needs this game more? And I think it's absolutely the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks sitting at 2-2, getting this just barely win over San Francisco without their quarterback for 2 quarters, and 1 win over a bad Colts team. They need this win to prove that they can actually compete with the big dogs in the NFC. Because, I mean, we've seen that San Francisco without Jimmy Garoppolo is not that good. They have a really good defense, but they can't put up points when Jimmy's not playing. Now, outside of that, Seattle hasn't showed us much. They got walked down against a Titans team that they shouldn't have even been up like they were up. They got a couple of fluke plays and things were going their way in the first half, and as soon as the fluke stopped, they got walked down. You got waxed by Minnesota and squeaked by San Francisco. This Rams team is not what Seattle wanted to see on the schedule after starting 2-2. The Rams are 3-1. I mean, they at one point were considered the best team in the NFC. They're definitely they should roll over Seattle. I mean, just to give you a little bit of history in their matchup, the Rams have won 6 of the last 8 games against Seattle. The Rams beat the Bears, the Colts, and the Bucks. Seattle beat the Colts and the 49ers. So, I mean, they do have a common opponent. But outside of that, Seattle's just not doing – they're not showing up. Russ has not thrown a single interception, but he's also not been impressive. So, I mean, I think the Rams will have their way. I don't know what the spread is on this game, but I absolutely know that Seattle is 28th against the pass. So if you got Deshaun Jackson, put him in fantasy. They're 32nd against the rush. I mean, I still wouldn't put in Sony Michel. That's a bad call. But they're gonna have decent, like, have a good time running. I mean, Henderson will definitely get his numbers. Sony will get a few yards. Seattle is 32nd in total defense. And now, mind you, 32nd is dead last. They're last against the rush, last in total defense, 4th to last against the pass. The Rams should win by at least 2 touchdowns. It's going to be ugly in Seattle. You're going to have to start pushing the panic button. Not saying that Pete Carroll should be on the hot seat, but as far as this season is concerned, Seahawks, push the panic button. It's coming.